Hey guys, Decav13 here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. So I, I was actually looking at like a guide for this Lost Belt, and oh boy, I see that the next part, section 3, has 7 parts to it, and 4 of them are. No, 3 of them are story only. That's gonna be fun to... Oh boy. I guess we'll see how fast we get this stuff done. Alright, so let's just start with this unknown enemy, which... It's a saber, so bring some archers. We do have Holmes, of course, and, you know, Holmes isn't a bad choice, but I'd rather just bring the archer. Pile in my own archers. So let's bring Emia. We'll bring Emia Alter. Actually configure this a little bit better. So I'll give Emia projection. Now I have there's formal craft. And then I'll throw in Orion as well, just in case someone dies. Orion is arts. There we go. Alright, yeah, I mean, this should be good. Damn it, we had no warning whatsoever. The thing just appeared out of nowhere. It's most likely a servant. They may have been using their spirit form. That's true. A servant could sneak up like that. Mr. Minier, is that servant from proper human history? Or maybe... Well, their spirit origin's pattern matches what's registered in Chaldea, but their color seems like it might be a little different. Sorry, I don't know. All I can say for sure is that they're hostile. At least, if that massive, powerful curse packed into the magical energy they got aimed right at us is anything to go by, they are. A Lost Belt servant. The boldest spirit radar is one of the most sensitive in the world. If it failed to detect this servant until now, then they are probably getting some help with their presence concealment. Had they wished to do so, I have no doubt they could have gotten much, much closer. And yet they instead chose to release their spirit form right in front of us, making their presence known. They must be incredibly confident, or perhaps incredibly cruel. Mr. Minier, can you put them up on the monitor? No, I can't! They're right in our blind spot! And how the hell can you be all calm? How the hell can you all be so calm about this anyway? I mean, I know we can't exactly put the borders pedal to the metal right now, but still! What do we do? Do we tell the rest of the staff about this? Most of them are still on break. For that matter, don't you think we should get going already, Da Vinci? Not just yet. The servant may still be trying to figure out where we are. No doubt they are aware we are nearby, but I believe they are unable to determine our exact location. That said, the longer we stay, the greater our chances of being discovered. As good as the border's camouflage is, it does not render us invisible. It is good at keeping its magical energy hidden, but that doesn't help if someone starts searching the old-fashioned way. Well, Holmes, John, what do you want to do? Do we keep quiet and hope they don't find us? Whoever they are, we can't let them into the border. Indeed not. Allowing an intruder on board would be the worst possible scenario by far. None of the staff are fighters after all. The moment an enemy gets inside is the moment our little adventure comes to an abrupt end. Mr. Minier, what is the latest on our mysterious foe? Have they moved at all since appearing? No, they haven't moved a muscle since they showed up. But I still can't see anything on the monitor. They're right in the middle of our blind spot. Then it would seem they're waiting to see how we react. Bold, yet with a touch of caution. Da Vinci, I'd like you to start up the boarder's engine the moment we step outside. Make sure it is ready to depart at any time. You got it, but make sure you buy us enough time to warm it up, okay? I am well aware. Now then, shall we be on our way, Miss Kirilat and Mr. John? Given that we are the only ones here capable of fighting, it must fall to us to greet any hostile or boorish guests. Right, I've got my exoskeleton ready to go, so I can activate it at a moment's notice. As long as it's just for a few minutes, I should be able to fight. I'm all set too. Senpai.
We make an emergency dive! Oh hey, Gordoff. I will not have you going out there to face an unknown and extremely powerful foe. I absolutely forbid it. An emergency dive is the only viable option.
Director Gordoff, you're awake now?
Of course I'm awake, and I overheard your entire conversation. A situation like this calls for a retreat, not meeting the enemy on their own terms. Traversing this lost belt to make a getaway is out of the question as well. If the enemy has found us out, then our first order of business is to hide again, and that means a zero sail. They'll never find us once we dive back in the void space. We can make a clean getaway.
That's true. If safety is our top priority, that's definitely an option. We'd have to figure out how to get back to reality once we set sail, but it should give us a secure way out of this particular predicament. That said, are you sure about this? We still haven't finished reapplying the logic formula. There's a non-zero chance that our armor just comes off in void space and we end up adrift there forever. Let's see. I'd say the odds of that happening are maybe 0.003%?
That's nothing. I've never even come close to winning a race in my own vehicle with odds like that. At any rate, given that our only master is still unable to summon servants, fighting one this powerful is out of the question. Need I remind you of the sort of enemies we faced back in Russia? These Lost Belt servants are tremendously powerful. I learned that lesson all too well when one of them destroyed Chaldea. Just because the girl is able to fight now doesn't mean you should run into battle at every chance you get. As your commander and your director, I will support whatever option I feel offers the best chance of survival, no matter how slight the difference. No, in fact, this is an order. As my advisors, it's your job to justify my decisions, not mine. And let's not forget our biggest concern here. We don't even know who this mysterious, probably Lost Belt servant even is. In which case, the only option I will even consider is for us to make our escape.
Never waver when it comes to keeping us all alive, huh? Alright, I'll trust your instincts here. Sorry, Holmes. Sorry, John. The servant outside is so strong that I'm taking this ship back to void space. I'm not saying you wouldn't survive the encounter with whoever it is out there, just that it'd get really ugly real fast. And if the fight ended up damaging the border as well, that'd be bad news for all of us.
So we're doing another zero sail? Still, if that means Mash and John can avoid this fight, I guess it is for the best.
Right. You take the wheel, Minier. I'm gonna head back to the computer room and plug into the border. Director, Holmes, I'm leaving this place in your hands while I go verify our existences as perfectly as ever.
Guess I'd better buckle up.
Right, I'll go along with whatever you decide, Senpai.
Here we go again. Has ever once even occurred to you to obey your commander?
Hey, at least now we're all discussing our opinions. That's a big step up from how things were before. You should be proud for inspiring this change, boss man.
Foo!
I can tell you're just buttering me up, Minier. At any rate, let's get this zero sail started before that servant makes a move.
Okay, I'm patched and all synced up. Expanding void reality observation device, Paper Moon.
All hands be seated. And need I remind you, do not forget your seatbelts.
Foo! Expanding logic formula on Shadow Border's external armor. Expansion is currently at 90%, 93%, 98%. There! Now we just dive in and make up the rest as we go along. Removing existence verification for reality space. Shortened future prediction. Hypothetically prove mirror world plane in 10 seconds. Relaxing space-time friction decompression for 0.9 seconds. Good, looks like we made it just in time, Holmes.
Let me take over the wheel, Mr. Menier. In the meantime, would you be so kind as to keep your eyes on the sensors? You got it.
Shadow border untethered from reality. Void space dive, zero sail, unfurl.
Uh-oh.
Senpai, I still have sensation in my extremities, and I can still feel normal gravity.
It feels like something dragged us up.
What's going on? This isn't void space. Did we fail to dive? Are we still stuck in reality?
They got us good. Whoever's out there sensed our spells going off and caught us in a split second. They're physically holding us back. I'm impressed. Just their physical strength exceeds the border's maximum output.
That's not good.
Did you say physical strength?
The magical energy signal is getting stronger. Wait, hang on. The servants literally grabbed hold of the border.
What the?
Are we floating?
Do not remove your seatbelts. All hands assume crash positions. Well, shit.
Foe! Kill!
What happened? I don't understand. So dizzy. Is everyone alright?
Are you hurt, Senpai?
I'm fine.
Thank goodness.
They just picked us up.
Yes, I felt the same thing. It was as though the shadow border was picked up and then flung somewhere far away.
That is precisely what happened. The hostile servant stopped our zero sail in its tracks before simply tossing us like a baseball. That is truly incredible strength. Perhaps they're a berserker. Whatever their class, they clearly possess immense strength to perform such a feat. I expect they are a rather combat-oriented servant. Probably one focusing on being on the front lines, but...
Attention please. I'm afraid that crash completely shut down all our navigation systems. I can try to bypass the damaged systems, but even that's going to take some time. Then there's all the damage to the suspension. Luckily, we didn't end up completely upside down, but we're still not going anywhere anytime soon. I'm sorry, everyone. We can't dive or run away on land anymore.
You have nothing to apologize for, Da Vinci. The fault lies with our uninvited guest, not you.
Then you mean we're out of options? This is bad. Really, really bad.
You're damn right it is. Magical energy signal incoming. I can tell this heroic spirit is some kind of big shot. And I'm pretty sure they're done waiting around since they're headed straight for us. 100 meters. 50 meters. Damn it, now they're right on top of us.
Oh, cute!
Magical energy signature that I'm pretty sure is a servant has collided with our exterior. It's melting our external armor now. What kind of barbarian are they? Sounds like they're trying to cut their way through our defenses.
Do they realize how much time I spent reinforcing this armor? There's no way anything should be able to break through it this easily. I mean, the old me spent a ton of time making sure of that. What kind of weapon or noble phantasm do they have that could possibly do this? Senpai.
Let's go, Mash.
Hold it, you two! Don't you think you should wait a bit and see what's happening before you...
We don't have time to wait and see anymore. I'm sorry, but it's all up to you two now.
Holmes, you go with them too. But watch out. That servant's magical energy is right up there with Ivan's. Make sure you don't hold anything back or you might not be coming back at all. Got it?
I am well aware. I saw their spirit origin for myself earlier. If nothing else, I can promise this. I will keep Mr. John alive. In the meantime, Da Vinci, please focus on keeping yourself and the border safe, getting us up and running as quickly as possible. Alright, let's go face whoever this is.
I've opened the hatch. I can confirm the hostile servant is on the border's port side.
Step away from there right now! Well now. So that unsightly slab is this thing's door then. Is that a lost belt servant? But then, what is this ominous feeling I sense from their spirit origin?
So, a human and 2 heroic spirits. No, wait. Neither of you are pure heroic spirits, are you? You've both got something else mixed in. Hybrids, then. Interesting.
The hostile servant is closing in.
Now I see. You certainly do appear to be a powerful heroic spirit.
The border's external armor is one thing. To think you even cut your way down to the multi-layered bounded fields surrounding the inner hull. Back at Chaldea, Da Vinci, Nitocris, and Paracelsus worked to ensure that those bounded fields would be as strong as any from the Age of Gods. They should have been as strong as a fortress made of divine iron, yet you cut through them like so much butter, and without even revealing your true name. Fascinating. Tell me, how did such a powerful demonic sword possibly come to be? Are his eyes glowing red? Ah, I was right. It is a demonic sword. I thought it seemed far too dark to be a sacred sword.
I don't talk to humans. Well now.
He hit so hard, and he's still only using that short sword at his waist. This must be the incredible strength that let him pick the border up and just throw it. You're not getting past me. I couldn't even see him swing his sword. Oh? Well, that's because he didn't. Not his long sword, anyway. He's still using that short one. That's how I barely managed to make it out, and only just. He is truly an incredible master swordsman. If only Miss Miyamoto were here right now. I'm afraid those were little more than jabs as far as he was concerned, Miss Kiraline. Though I'm certain that is not how it felt to you.
Have you lost your mind, girl? Why are you still standing there? You should be throwing down that impenetrable shield of yours and running for all you're worth by now. You don't look like enough of an idiot to fail to see how unmatched you are.
I will endure if I have to. I can't let everything end here. Foe! 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 Foe? Not again. You shouldn't be here. You need to get back inside the border. And thank you for worrying about me. That servant is truly incredibly strong. Much stronger than me and the Ordenhex. Something about him reminds me of another hero. Another heroic spirit we've met. I don't know if I can beat him, even with Holmes' help. But still. That doesn't matter. Even if I'm not strong enough, I can't back down. This journey isn't ours alone. Not anymore. Maybe it never was. Just because I may not be up to the task in front of me now doesn't mean I can give up on the journey as a whole. Foe! Foe!
A journey, huh? Frankly, I don't care where it is you're going. I have my own destination in mind. I'm afraid this just isn't your lucky day, girl. Or yours, kid. Now that our paths have crossed. I'm going to kill you, and take your prized treasure with me.
Another short sword. Here he comes. I'll back you up as well.
Alright, here we go against the mysterious swordsman, who I totally don't have and haven't been using for the majority of the past couple of areas. Definitely not our blue swordsman. See, his is red. So are his eyes. Oh, might as well start with an arts chain.
Alright, I think we only have to lower his bar by half. Of course, he has debuff immunity too. See, it's totally not him, even though his animations are the same. So in case you haven't figured it out. in case you haven't figured it out, 100% that's Sigurd. That's all this. I forget if he even used. You know, I say I don't know if he uses this skill. You can use his skill next turn. Yeah, what I fucking say. Screw it up. Alright, at least we have our Tori all charged up, so let's. Yeah, I think we only have to lower his bar by half in this fight. That's not too bad. So we do one more round against him next time, where we have to completely lower his 600,000 HP bar. We better be prepped for that one. Oh, and we actually already charged with that too. Ooh, alright, Artoria's almost all charged up again. God, even resist hurts so much. He's doing like 2k even at resist. That's fucked up. Well, he almost killed Emi Alter. Alright, yeah, that should be good.
I am bone of my soul. As I pray, our limited lost watch.
That did some nice damage. Alright, first part done. That wasn't too bad. I mean, we almost lost Emiya Alter because of a crit. Thank you, Holmes. That beam was a big help. No trouble at all, Miss Curelight. I must say, though, you certainly don't hold back. Not to say that you are not pulling your punches quite a bit, Lost Belt Servant. I don't suppose you'd be so kind as to introduce yourself. Yes, I see. Now that I've seen your strength up close, some things have become abundantly clear. Your swordsmanship is exquisite. Surely the finest in the Norse lands. You are also immensely strong and have both the knowledge and reflexes to dodge my magical energy beam with ease. You knew, didn't you? You knew I was a heroic spirit capable of using magecraft attacks. Your wisdom alone is truly a force to be reckoned with. Which means... you must be the one who slew the evil dragon and consumed his knowledge. Am I wrong? Oh. You are the child of Sigmund, King of Francia, and Hjordis, daughter of King Ailemi. Even among other peerless heroes who stand head and shoulders above ordinary people in strength, intelligence, and all other aspects. You were hailed as the greatest warrior king of them all. A phenomenal swordsman who reforged your father's demonic sword, the one he earned after overcoming Odin's trial of Barnstoker. Then, you don't mean... You are the fearsome warrior who defeated King Hunding's army, thereby avenging King Sigmund. You are the brave hero who single-handedly slew Fafnir, the evil dragon consumed by greed, who hoarded his riches in the caves of... Oh god, fucking Norse. I'm gonna take a stab at it. Nitahewa. You are the one who made a loyal friend out of Sleipnir's foe, Grani, who would gladly carry you to the ends of the earth. You are the great hero who ate the dragon's heart, gaining unimaginable power and wisdom of the gods. Your true name is Sigurd. You stand alongside Siegfried as one of the most powerful heroes of all Norse mythology. The Dragon Slayer. However, that raises a number of questions. A true legend you may be, but that doesn't explain where your monstrous strength comes from. More importantly, why do your eyes glow red? Huh. So you're a clever one on the side of proper human history, Now what then? Now that you know who you're up against, how do you intend to fight him? Sigurd, the great hero of Norse legend. After seeing how fast, sharp, and heavy his blades are, I'm convinced. And those are just his short swords. He still hasn't swung what I believe to be his true blade, the demonic sword Graham, even once. That long red sword. Ah, yes. I suppose it would have seemed that way. But I'm afraid, bluntly, he was doing no more than casually parrying our attacks. He has yet to use it offensively. We still have not seen what it's truly capable of. Enough of your yapping. No, this isn't over yet! Huh? A temporary power-up spell? Out of my way. Look out! He's going to use Graham! Die, human. Oh, no you don't! He may be human, but I'm a heroic spirit. One I might add who has seen more than his fair share of combat. My apologies, but I can't have you using Graham so close to the border. Yeah! Shut up. Ooh, that's not good. Gah! Guess you so-called heroic spirits are more fragile than I thought. Holmes! Senpai! Senpai! Holmes' right arm is gone. Don't worry, I won't let Holmes die. Thank you, Senpai. Fo! Kill! Go after him. Leave me here. Senpai! Emergency heal! Holmes? Why did you stop him? Please stay still so Senpai can... Don't. Please. Save as much of your magical energy as you can. Graham most certainly lives up to its reputation. But as you can see, my heart and brain are fine. I may be badly injured, but my spirit core is intact. I'm still a heroic spirit, remember? It'll take a deal more than that to finish me. Fo! Kill! I can't very well fail to do my part after your rousing speech, Miss Kirillite. Never mind me. You need to go after him. Remember, he said he was going to take something. Something that lies inside the Shadow Border. That must be why he attacked us. Whatever it is he's after, we cannot let him have it. Elementary, my dear. Miss Kirillite. Miss Light, this is your noble phantasm. Precisely. As you are aware, it should provide you and Mr. John with a significant boost in strength. It may not be quite at full capacity, but it should still be rather potent for anyone attempting to fight in a desperate situation.
such as yourselves. In my estimation, Sigurd appears to be a frightfully unnatural being.
Unnatural?
I'm certain he isn't yet fully acclimated. There's a chance you may still be able to defeat him.
Please, Holmes, just be straight with us for once.
I'm sorry. It's rather hard to explain while I'm sober. I'm afraid I'm having difficulty putting my thoughts in order.
Holmes! Vital signs confirmed. He's lost a lot of magical energy, but aside from that, it's just like you said. His spirit core is intact, Senpai.
Come on, we've got to stop Sigurd.
Right.
I must have passed out. Good. They're gone. Phew. I see. So this is what a blow from a demonic sword feels like. How truly excruciating. Perhaps it is exacerbated by the fact that I've never experienced such a deep wound before. So, this is the sort of pain you smile through, eh, Elena?
Who's that? So you are still thinking clearly. Now I feel silly for ever worrying about you. Just sit tight, Holmes. Someone will come by to help you out just as soon as I finish evacuating everyone from the rear hatch. We might not be able to use the border's facilities right now, but we should be able to replenish your magical energy. Just hang in there a bit longer. At least we know from your battle that this hostile servant isn't here to destroy the border. If we're lucky, he'll leave it mostly intact. So just hold tight for a bit, okay?
Understood. That said, I'm afraid mental fortitude can only do so much here. To be honest, I'm in real danger of disappearing. I'm afraid he inscribed a death rune into me, you see. One wrong move and that'll be it for me.
A death rune? But there aren't any runes that can kill a heroic spirit. No, wait. I forgot about the primordial runes. The ones Odin created that served as a magecraft foundation in the Age of Gods. Then you mean...
I do indeed. You saw a battle for yourself. Sigurd learned a number of runes from the Allfather's daughter. He must have inscribed it the moment he cut off my right arm. Would seem he truly has it out for me. So I'm afraid if I push myself too hard, my spirit core will fail. Happily, I can at least speak as long as I remain still, though the pain is still quite exquisite.
Gosh, then you really are just hanging on by a thread. Okay, wait a second, I'll be right there.
Right. There's so much I need to tell you, but... I'm afraid I keep slipping in and out of consciousness. I'm finding it difficult to concentrate, and... for some reason, my thoughts keep turning to the past.
Holmes!
Da Vinci, would you give Mr. Goldoff a message for me? Tell him to stay put, no matter what is taken. I'm certain Sigurd has no personal interest in humans or heroic spirits. After all, he's... Well, Sigurd certainly dealt us a fucking decisive blow, huh? Alright, so once more... might as well run the same party as last time.
I've caught up to the target. He's still somewhere inside the border. He appears to be headed for the cockpit.
This is our chance to take Sigurd down.
Right. Huh? There's nobody here. No signs of a struggle either. What in the...
They must be on the deck.
sure about this, old man? If you give him that, we'll be...
Stop that! Shut your mouth before he kills us all! We don't have any other choice, trust me! Here, this is the paper moon you said you were looking for. Go on, take it! Normally we'd keep it hidden, but you're so strong that I decided to give it to you as a reward.
I'm surprised. You humans are seldom so intelligent. Still, I didn't think you'd give it up so easily. I heard this thing was your lifeline.
It may be our lifeline, but you are a threat to our actual lives. That thing certainly won't help fill our bellies. Now go on, you got what you came here for, didn't you? You don't have any further business with us, right? Right? Without the paper moon, we're just helpless drifters. At this point, it's only a matter of time until we die on our own. There's no reason for you to sully your hands with the blood of insignificant specks like us, is there? So why not just be on your way then?
You've got a point. This sword wasn't made for cutting up useless meat.
Yes, I made it out alive again.
Hold it right there!
Right. You need to give us back that compass right now, Sigurd.
No! Things were going so well! Have you gone mad picking a fight with the scary knife guy?
Oh. The human and the hybrid, huh? Do you still not see how outclassed you are? Ah, I see. So you got a little boost from the heroic spirit who doesn't know when he's beaten. Fine. I suppose you're worth killing. You two obviously don't know when to quit either. Alright. It wouldn't hurt to put this body through its paces a little more anyway. Give me your best shot. I'll humor you and take this at least halfway seriously.
You better believe we will. We're not backing down until you leave our ship, one way or another.
Now you're telling me to leave, Alright. And tell me your names. I hear that's what human heroes are supposed to do.
I'm Ash Kirillite.
I'm John. Got it. I'll probably forget them shortly.
Fine with us. Come on, Master. Let's get our paper moon back from Sigurd.
Conceit. Overconfidence. Arrogance. Pride. You humans never change. You're just like the gods.
Gods? Call us whatever you want. You may even be right. But be that as it may, neither Senpai nor I will back down. This time we've got Holmes cheering us on. Sigurd, if anything's going to back down here, it will be you.
I hate that I'm still like trying to figure out exactly what I want to do with Sigurd's voice right now. Like I feel like I'm going in and out of like two kind of different voices, but they still sound kind of similar. But like at the same time, oh, this game has so many characters I need to voice. All right, where's the? I think that's permanent buffs, right? Hell yeah, it is. Very nice. Thank you, Holmes. Alright, ooh, hey, here we go. Uh-oh. I'm just waiting for the crit at this point. Inventory is at max. So we'll launch hers off. It'll help lower Sigurd's gauge a little bit too. let's go with Hurricane. Nice. And almost back at max Rotoria. So good. Alright, Emiya's at 100. Let's use a bulletproof all there. Oh, I should have used Hawkeye with Emiya. Give him another crit up. Ah, well. Alright. I'm not expecting this to do a ton of damage, but I mean, at least it'll get his attack down, and that'll help a little bit. Oh, wait, will his attack go down? Oh, thank God it did. I was worried about that, because the debuff, I guess it's like Charm? Actually, I don't even know what the debuff mean is. Oh, I should use fucking Hawkeye. Alright, Tori's back at 100 as well. Mental debuffs, so yeah, Charm. Alright, so yeah, let's go. Yes. Hopefully lower his gauge. I know this is not a guarantee. I think with his NP is only single target, he'll probably just go after Artoria. Damn it. Did not lower his gauge. Oh, his extra attack on it. Okay, that's fine too. Emiya was gonna die anyway. And we still had Orion on deck too, so you know. Alright, so let's go. I think Unlimited Lost Work should kill.
I am the bone of my soul. As I pray, unlimited lost what?
Completely unnecessary now. I should have realized I was going to kill and not gone for the noble phantasm. Oh well. I want to be certain of finishing it, I guess. I mean, we don't have to fight his second bar. How much does he have on second bar? Yeah. I think that's a pretty solid indication you'll have to fight him. Almost 1,000,000 on second bar. Jesus. Here he comes. Huh? Using command spell. Huh? There. I got him. Phew. That blow had all of our magical energy behind it. Both mine and Senpai's. And thanks to Holmes' help, I'm sure it was very powerful. Something tells me he wasn't exactly feeling it, though. It may not have been a true Buritsu, but I'm certain you felt it anyway. Your spirit core should be damaged in several places now.
Something tells me it's not.
Please leave, Sigurd.
My spirit core, huh? What about it? What about it? Mash!
Senpai. My exoskeleton's drive is failing. I've only got a little magical energy left. No, not yet. I can't afford to fall yet. Senpai. Senpai.
Stop. Don't move. So, what was that just now? Something only a hybrid could do? I was pretty surprised to hear you put all your magical energy into that attack. Never thought I'd see a hunter be so chatty before they were about to take down their quarry. No, that's not right. You're not hunters or heroes. You're probably not warriors either.
Senpai! Come on. Move Ortnex. Please.
You poor, pathetic children. This is an act of mercy. Rejoice. I will behead you with the sword of your own beloved hero. Pitiful humans. Neither you nor the world have any future to look forward to.
No, stop. Senpai, please. Use another command spell on me. Senpai!
Don't bother. You'll be dead long before you get the chance to summon your magical energy. Farewell.
His sword swung through the air, slicing even the wind. There was no blood. There was no spray from the neck, no gruesome sounds of meat being cleaved from bone. John's head remained attached to his shoulders. He was still alive. If the tip of Sigurd's demonic sword had come even a hair's breadth closer, John's life would have ended. But that didn't happen. The red blade stopped dead in its tracks, right before reaching its mark. His sword stopped mid-swing. Master!
I guess this is what they call a hero's pride. You got lucky, child.
Master! Please don't move. I'm afraid his kick injured me pretty badly. So, please, just stay still for now. Senpai.
Mash! How odd that he just stopped all of a sudden. And his eyes turned blue. I'm sure there's some significance behind that. Man, even 3 sections taken forever to finish. Oh, man. Oh, I'm not looking forward to see how long the next episode's gonna be. Anyway, Ice Castle. I'm back, Ophelia.
That was fast. Did you retrieve the Paper Moon Void Reality Observation device that once belonged to the Alice Institute, as I instructed? You'd better not have broken it. Did you?
Don't ask me. I can't get used to these man-made toys for the life of me. You want your little golden treasure so badly, take a look for yourself.
Good. This is definitely the real thing. Why don't you hang on to it for me? Don't let anyone else have it no matter what. After all, you're the strongest being in all of Scandinavia, with the exception of Her Majesty.
I'm sure. So, now that I've fulfilled my duties as a servant, do I get some kind of reward? How about it, Master Ophelia Famersalone?
Well done, Saber, my most powerful knight. I have no other work for you for the time being. Feel free to rest up and relax for a while. How does that sound as a reward?
That works.
Oh, and may I say something?
Sure.
Would you mind not staring at me with those red eyes?
You're a funny one. You think you've got room to talk when it comes to unusual eyes, Ophelia?
Never mind about me. We have the paper moon. Right now, that's all that matters. The all-terrain void transporter Shadow Border. It may be the only one of its kind in existence, able to do the impossible. But without the paper moon serving as its eyes, it's useless. I commend Chaldea for destroying the Russian Lost Belt, but without the Shadow Border, they can go no further. This is where their journey ends. Now there's effectively no one left who will interfere with Lord Kirshtaria. Now, all that remains is... I'm glad to see you in such high spirits, Ophelia. Are these high spirits born of true romance, or mere puppy love? Even after thousands of years of attempting to do so, I cannot quite grasp the concept of love, though I know you humans speak of it often. Tell me, what does it taste like? Is it sweet? Perhaps spicy? Even fiery? Your Majesty. I never took you for one to smile upon gaining a new toy. I see that even you have a soft side. Now what of this tree of emptiness, I believe you call it? How is that faring? It's coming along well. Even now it continues to grow larger in its garden, away from any who might observe or interfere. Since there's no opposing faction in the Scandinavian Lost Belt, there should be nothing to interfere with its growth. Faction? I must confess I am unfamiliar with that word. I suppose we do hear the occasional lone wolf howl, but that is of no consequence. If anything, it helps to pass the time. Still, I suppose if they were to form a pack, that could be somewhat troublesome. Don't you agree, Ophelia? Yes, I do. My world, my Scandinavia, is a land where peace reigns far and wide. There has never been conflict among its people. Not once. The wild beasts do devour their prey, of course, but that is as far as it goes. Pointless conflict is a foreign concept to man and beast alike, as is resentment. The worst that ever happens is a single wolf's howling, don't you think? I do. Under your rule, this world of Scandinavia has become one of the great embodiments of peace. The way you say that, Ophelia, it sounds as though there are other worlds that have achieved similar peace. How adorable. Surely you jest. This Lost Belt stability is of vital importance, Your Majesty. It is the key to growing our tree. All you need to do is continue ruling as you always have. You truly are a selfless young woman, aren't you, Ophelia Famersalone? I suppose I should commend you for your diligence. But it takes more than that to be a queen. Do you understand me, Ophelia? If not, I suggest you learn. With all due respect, Your Majesty, I am no queen. Why did you take it? My land has no place for avarice. If you would protect and obey me as your queen, you would do well to remember that. I believe you called it a compass? I see. So the hospitality of my ice castle is not enough for you. Surely you haven't forgotten. Every bit of snow and ice blanketing this world is a part of me. As I preside over all that is pure white, nothing can elude me. I know and see all that takes place within my land. I can hear it too, the breath of all living creatures, their cries, their fluttering. I can hear the howl of the wind, the symphony of the leaves overlapping, and of course, the words of humans. That goes for the crew of this shadow border as well. As I speak, they are erecting a bounded field to keep the giants away. How touching. How pitiful. I see they too are humans. They guard their lives closely so that they may grow and survive. Saber, didn't I tell you that you were free to kill everyone there except Mash?
I can't tell you humans apart.
Why, you... How delightful. You certainly are blunt, Dragon Slayer. Nonetheless, Ophelia, it seems you still fail to understand my methods. Why kill them? With all due respect, Your Majesty, because the Chaldeans who live on in the Shadow Border are our enemies. Our enemies,
If you want me to kill them all right now, I'll go take care of it.
Don't! I don't want you killing Mash Kirillite. Interesting. I don't believe I've ever seen that look on your face, Ophelia. You never so much as batted an eye when it came to that archer. But just now I could have sworn I saw a look of genuine concern on your face. Interesting. I take it this Kirillite person means something to you then. Well, Ophelia Famersalone? Forgive me, Your Majesty. I cannot answer that question. You truly are adorable, Ophelia. Very well. I shall forgive you this once. As for you, Knight, do not kill them. I forbid it. My snow and ice is an expression of my love, not of death. I will not tolerate anyone staining it to pure white with crimson. Is that clear? Love is a wonderful thing. If you ever come to know it yourselves, take care not to lose it. You must cradle it in your hands, and hold it close. Hold it tight. If you're not careful, loveless flames may throw everything out of balance. That is how it has been since the gods first came to be. Is that clear, Ophelia, Sir Knight? Yes, Your Majesty. I will not forget it. Love, huh? No. No, I won't let what happened to Kadok happen to me. I will not fail. I will do everything I can to help Lord Kirstaria. I will feed on the other Lost Belts, and make certain I live up to his hopes for me. Feed. You always get that look on your face whenever you speak of the tree, Ophelia. Do you not like it here? Do you feel as though you don't belong? Ortland. No, I don't think that. My mother was Scandinavian, albeit in proper human history. This is my homeland of a sort. I would never hate it here. Quite the opposite. I feel as though some part deep inside of me is more at peace than it's been in a long time. Even the air tastes better here. I love this place. The Queen does keep surprising me with how generous she can be, but I don't mind that either. You love it, you say? Yes, I do. I was so glad when I found myself here after my coffin was opened. I really mean that. Which is why I'm proud it's my job as a cryptor to tend to the tree. It's a crucial life form. A necessary one. Necessary. For this Kirstaria man, you mean? For this Lost Belt. Didn't I already tell you three about it? Yes, you did. I've logged your current statements in my memory. I'll go ahead and link them to our shared memories now. I've received a question from Hilder. She wants to know why you always have that bitter look when you talk about the tree, if you don't dislike it here. Bitter? Well, because... it makes me keenly aware of how powerless I really am. Even if the tree does grow to maturity, the most I can hope to do is keep it that way. It's very unlikely this world will change unless I use my Sirius light. You want to change this land, Ophelia? Sometimes. You don't? We can analyze, but we can't make judgment calls. All we can do is follow the orders we're programmed with. Did you forget, Cryptor? We aren't human. We only exist to carry out our master's orders. Yes, I remember. There, again. Huh? I'm sorry. You had the same look on your face as when you discussed the tree. So I responded the same way Thrud would, now that our statements have synced up. I see. Then I'm afraid that, even between the three of you, your analysis must still be incomplete.
Alright, so I think that'll do it for this episode. Oh boy, the next one's gonna be fun. I feel like there's a couple of those in this. Yeah, a lot of these sections are quite long. I don't think any of them reach 7 sections again, though. I see some with 5. Yeah, no, none of them ever reach 7 sections again. Alright, but yeah, I'll call things off here. And in the next episode, we will start up Section 3 and see exactly what our next move is going to be after Sigurd dealt us some very decisive blows. See you guys then. Bye!